Hello everyone, Alchemicgree here. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Now, I see me in my sexy blood dragon armor with my ever so sexy sword and shield that's just floating in midair, and a fire sword, nonetheless. Now, in the last video, we took care of the werewolf problem plaguing the elves. So now there's only one group left to get. That is the dwarves. So,
yes.
Just have my default party with me. And we are headed to the Frostback Mountains. Yeah, I think that's where I'm supposed to go. Also, I think I figured out how to get Morgan to be a shapeshifter. I have to test this theory out. Well, I do and I don't, because for some reason it resets itself. So I'm keeping what she has now because I just had to fix that. Hopefully I don't have to keep fixing that. When I unlock more things, because it's, yeah, I don't have any combat things. I have to start using combat things for her, so hopefully I level her up enough to do that. Worst case, I'll have to cheat, but I will do the cheating at the end of the game. I will not use them any earlier. Instead, I will simply use them for the simplest task of, hey, I need to use
Most
this.
traders aren't allowed into Orzammar, so they just sort of gather near the doors.
That reminds me, Liliana, can you wear... Wait, you already wearing it? Yeah, already wearing it. Okay, she's good. But I am almost out of space. I have to, oh boy, did I forget to give things to people again. Whoops.
There's no laws up here at all, I'm told.
No, good, I can switch. Morgan.
Blood and damnation.
For Zevran. Zevran. Alright, you should be good for now. Switching you out again.
Braska.
Indeed.
Probably find a merchant to sell to.
Thank the Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked.
You a merchant?
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant. Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown. Twice a year, I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
Okay, never mind. Guess I'll have to deal with the merchants there. Oh well, into Orzammar. Oh god, this crap.
King Loghain will not.
Vieta! This land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden. You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
I love how they did not even recognize that.
Follow, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer
Those
that
statues
outsiders
of
not
dwarven
witness our
paragons, if I
Now
remember right.
that's a thing of beauty.
Best of their
If you were
ancestors.
carved like Bronca, all worthwhile.
It's nice to see you two together. Love is such a wonderful
course.
thing, isn't it?
What are you talking about? Is this more of your insipidness?
I was talking about you and the Grey Warden. You don't think the rest of us haven't noticed, I hope?
There is nothing to notice. What you call love is nothing more than a wishful fancy.
Oh, you don't fool me.
True. Morgan is a bit of a tsundere in this, but that's what I like about her. Hopefully it's not too bad down here.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these Deshers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Well, I walked in on something a little bad.
Fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. I find that sodding fool, I'll have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here. They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate. Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter. Yes, you should.
Alright.
It's big.
Well, let's just go to a smith
Yes.
first of all.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail. At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum. Of course,
Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Well, I'm gonna probably have some problems here. About 50 item slots, and you know I'm gonna probably fill them all up. Alright, let's help small problems, I guess.
Guard my son. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone. My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them. How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself. A warden. So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
I won't, but whatever. Oh, another merchant, I think.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for. I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Okay, so if... Might take that. Give it to Zevran. Take that too. Ooh, that actually looks pretty good too. Compare that to Liliana. No, I'll give it to Zevran. I'm gonna give a lot of things to Zevran, I guess. When did I get all this? What?
Maker's blessing on you, brother. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar. There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the Dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers. The Shapered controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting. Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that, buddy.
What is that smell? Dwarven vomit. Charming.
Ooh, a tavern. Maybe I'll get a drink.
I tried Dwarven ale once. I thought it was just something they tricked surfers into drinking, as a joke.
Buddy?
What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends. They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
I guess I found a quest. Cool.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
Where's the... I guess you?
I'm coming! Hold on!
Okay, you're not the beer mistress.
Yes.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Yeah, in a minute, dear.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying? Right. Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium enhanced, of course.
Sure you do, buddy. What do you got? Well... yeah, give that to Shale. Ooh, and it's in my price range. Golden mirror. Let's see.
What have you there? A mirror? It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly. You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift, not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful, truly.
Aww. Now what do you want?
You look like you're not from around here. Oh, wonderful! I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle? Then I'm truly honored. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins? I can't even imagine. Of course not. Haven't you read First Enchanter Cathalin's treatise concerning dwarfs and the non-heritability of magic? He tested dwarfs from 20 bloodlines and found they couldn't perform any level of spell casting, regardless of lyrium exposure or time on the surface. The Circle speculates that lyrium in the stone shields us from spiritual influences, and over time made us immune to them. I want to go to the Circle to study.
I assure you that desire will depart the moment you arrive.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing. That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smith Caste. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Forticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Okay. Well, I guess this is something to do. I've already kind of resigned myself knowing that this will definitely be a multi-part video already, because
You are very beautiful, Morrigan.
Tell me something I do not know.
But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk. No, maybe velvet. Velvet is heavier, better to guard against the cold in Ferelden. Dark red velvet. Yes. With gold embroidery. It should be cut low in the front, of course. We don't want to hide your features.
Stop looking at my breasts like that. 'Tis most disturbing.
You don't think so? And if it's cut low in the front, we must put your hair up. Show off that lovely neck.
You are insane. I would sooner let Alistair dress me.
It'll be fun, I promise. We'll get some shoes too. Shoes! We could go shopping together.
I agree. That would be an interesting idea. Oh well, let's quickly switch out the party a little.
Lost in damnation.
So let's see, you and you.
Yes.
That does look cool. Okay, so some nice lightning abilities. +2 dexterity, +2 attack, converts all damage to lightning. Not many things are immune to lightning. Then, you know, +2 dexterity, some licenses. The dodging attacks is kind of what I'm trying to focus here. Plus, I think he looks better with the purple crystals. That's just my personal preference anyway. Okay, switching party back.
Pigeon crap.
Yes.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah, I gotta get myself Life Giver. I will. Morgan's Ring always comes first. Then Life Giver, so I got 10 Constitution, more armor, health regeneration, and in combat and exploring, and health effects. I am doing much better. I have a... Oh. Well, my fatigue is probably pretty high right now, so that makes sense. What do I got here? So my mana... So that's not bad. That is not bad at all. I actually like this. I like this design. Okay. Okay, so none of these are useful, and 49. I think that should be more than enough, but I still have to go to the circle. Alright.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemons saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait. Did you hear that?
You want to die, do you? Are you
The hell?
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
What will they send next? Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortification should be built around the camp.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now.
What, no trap? No ambush? Huh. Some assassins. It is done. Let us move on. Very well.
Still... Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Okay, he just needs a little more strength, and then I can give him Duncan's weaponry.
It will be done.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Still, that's a little unnerving. Oh, come on!
These are vile and tainted creatures.
Let's make this quick. Come and get it.
You should have fled. Foolish. To taste steel. Turn and run. Of course.
Only one elf remained? Damn.
My men have scouted the tower. It's a mess, but the abominations are gone. You are very thorough. I'm impressed. In no time? Doubtful. But it doesn't hurt to be optimistic sometimes. I shan't keep you then. Farewell.
Oh, there you are. I didn't see you first, Enchanter.
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the Circle. You have done us proud. Orzammar, indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries. Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered. I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate. Ah, if only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives. This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you. I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
Yeah, despite all my previous things. Thank
Very
you.
well.
Anyway, back to Orzammar. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna have to make this into a three-parter. See, I feel like I met her father. Oh, yeah, I did.
Hello, how can I... It's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the Circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said. Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a Dwarven observer in the Circle since Ferelden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition? Then I should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the Circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
I feel like I did a bad helping her, but I don't want to question it too much. Kind of want to just roll with it. Anyway, off to the Diamond Quarter. Ooh, I can already smell the prostitution. I mean, they're rich, noble people. I assume there's prostitution.
Questions arise regarding Lord Balin's impending...
No, just take that.
Casteless commoner. Favoritism to the casteless suspected.
So Balin's marrying someone. Ooh, that's a...
News of the hour. 2 more clans endorsed Lord Balin as the new king. Change is inevitable, and it must come quickly.
Okay, so that's where I need to go, but first at a Shaper, I have to help that brother out.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories? Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being casteless. Imagine! He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dusttown. They couldn't know the value.
Okay.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. The Shaperate guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of Dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life, how we trace lost ties. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad. That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition? What sort of charities do you mean? I am not certain this is in Orzammar's best interests. Our castes have served us well, but it's possible this service could benefit our people. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more? I will record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
Yeah, don't worry, it'll be fine. What do we got around here? Little searchy search.
Of course. As you say.
Ooh, a chest. Liliana, if you would be so kind. Huh. I guess there was a Templar set.
Very well.
Oh well, it's not like I was going to wear it, and there was no way in hell Alistair was going to wear it. See, the only downside about this is when did they begin versus, like, how long they've been doing this. Because if they haven't been doing this since the beginning of time, there's a lot of history they've lost.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Ortan Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Ortan, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Ortan, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrimont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
I guess. I mean, I do a shit ton of charity work for everyone, I guess, nowadays. Then again, I'm the one walking up to people asking, hey, you got a problem? I can fix it. I can fix all your problems. Might as well check out Dust Town. This first video that I'm doing right now is not really going to be focusing much on
new offensive
the big story related to what's happening here, but more in the sense of that I'm going to just be handling these small things. Then I know there's a thing where I help out a major problem in the city, and then I go to the deep roads. So those will be their own separate videos, really depending on the length here. I love how they just have lava just pouring out. Oh, yeah, here's your news.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper. Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
I assume it's this building right here. Oh, well, can't go in it. To Dust Town.
Enemies ahead! We'll get plenty for their kid once we flip them out.
As you say.
You will not win.
Was that necessary?
It will be done.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity, especially for someone with a few connections above ground. No offense, but your kings have some laws that don't make sense in a practical kind of world. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee. You haggle like a merchant born. Deal. Here's the lyrium, then. You, probably don't want to take it out of the box. I'll be waiting for the next order somewhere out of sight. Say, just around the corner.
Okay, well that sounds like pretty much a lie. Let's see what's in here.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Of course.
No, I'll just take those. Senior Enchanter's Room. Oh, and there's the other thingy. Alright. A lot of things I'm going to be doing.
Spare a bit? Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I. Thank you. That a stranger would care so much when my own family barred me from their halls unless I'm willing to. But no! I can't bear to even think of it! My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a minor, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him. You would do that? But why? Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
Wasn't there, don't I have a quest around here?
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, I mean, this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Very well.
Okay. At the Proving Grounds! Cool! Well, let's go Okay, so gotta talk to like these people to deal with that. Then I got the Mother's Hope, and oh god, I have so much to do in this city, and I'm just going out of my way to help people. Okay, so let's go to the... let's talk to the father. That was easy.
What are you looking at, stranger? I have no daughter. Could be you met a casteless whore claiming she was once mine. What? You think she died just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it? I've been trying. It's not as easy as I thought. Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
There we go. Now you don't have to give up the baby. Just so many fun things I gotta deal with in this. You know, the things I do to help people.
Of course.
And the difference between like this, if anyone's asking why I haven't been doing the Chantry board or anything like that, as opposed to now I'm just going out of my way to help every side quest to, you know, help me out.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say? Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
If you say so. But anyway, so now... oh god, let's see what to do next. Let's go to, I guess, the Proving Grounds. And then back to the Circle, I guess. Swear to god, it's probably that dude in the fucking cupboard, armoire or whatever.
So, you met this sibling of yours?
Half-sister, but yes.
And you made a promise to help her?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to hear Morgan talking about Alistair's half-sister. It kind of means nothing to me. Nope.
Balin's definitely fielding the stronger team.
Can you believe how many families are supporting Balin?
To you.
Did you hear about that brand
This is
that
so
wore
exciting.
disguise and fought in the provings?
My money's on the twins in round 2.
Okay.
Good day, stranger. Welcome to the Proving Arena. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show. Enjoy our grand city.
Oh, I have to guess I can't go to the area to unlock this until later. Well, that makes things a little bit easier.
Yes.
I imagine you have already composed a suitable ballad to commemorate the events at Redcliffe, Leliana.
Why would I do such a thing?
You have taken up your...
Do you have any tales of the wilds?
None of the sort you like. No princesses in tall towers or knights throwing themselves at whole armies.
That's not...
Back to the tower. What now?
Will you stop eating?
I'm hungry.
Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
Not that way. Leliana, if you would be so kind as to help us.
Trap right ahead.
Don't go that way.
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
And avoid the bandit camp. I just don't have time to kill bandits right now. You know what? Let them deal with it. It's the forest. There's probably giant spiders, especially since we're so close to the mage tower. I don't see Dagna, but, alright, well.
I don't know if I have the strength to win the big battle.
Fighting the Blight is the least we can do.
True.
The Circle has always played a part in defeating the Blights. This is our chance to show that we will fight and die for our home, just like any other Ferelden.
Very well.
Glad you guys are safe. Glad I saved you all. Dagna! That's who you are.
This circle is amazing. Thank you so much for making this possible.
Yeah, you,
Yes.
You enjoy that. Oh, can you open it now? Oh, that reminds me. There we go.
You've rested enough. We need to get these out of the tower before they get fragrant.
Abomination.
No, I can't go to the second floor. Can I climb all the way up? Oh, Colin! Hey, Colin, how you doing?
I wish I could have gone with them. To fight.
No, you would have lost your mind.
Of course.
Okay. Was that something I was supposed to do when I first came here, or...? Ah! I was right, it was the asshole in the armoire.
Oh, it's you! You saved the circle. I'd kiss your feet if you didn't look as though you'd kill me if I did that. You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh? Rogek? He's a personal friend, and sometimes we, you know, correspond. Did he, have anything for me? Yes, yes, I'll take it off your hands right now. What about 50 sovereigns? That's a good price, no? Look, I have 65 sovereigns and this dagger I stumbled upon in the tower. Will that do? Done and done. You have your gold, and I have my lyrium. Everyone's happy. Out of curiosity, do you know why this lyrium took so long to get here? Dwarves and their politics. Always causing trouble. How is the situation now? Ah, I see. Well, I just wanted to know if I should expect another late delivery. Oh, you know, the Circle always needs lyrium. You shouldn't even have to ask. It's perfectly normal. I suppose you did at that. Well, yes, but you see, the Templars use lyrium too. They cannot manipulate natural energies like mages can, but they need to be able to fight us. The big problem with lyrium is that it has diminishing returns, and the Templars become dependent on it.
You're taking advantage of the Templars, encouraging them. And for money, you despicable, profiteering crook!
If it wasn't me and Rogek, someone else would do it. Those that know what I do have good reason not to get me in trouble. Goodbye, then.
I'm not getting any more involved than I already did. A crow dagger, that's it. Cheap bastard. Honestly, I don't even disagree with this, with that. I don't understand why Alistair's getting so upset, even from a Templar perspective. Yeah, you're encouraging it because it's you know, addicting, but at the same time, you know, the Chantry keeps needing it. If anything, the Chantry controls the flow of lyrium, or the sale of it anyway. The Templars have to get their fix from the Chantry. So the Chantry keeps the Templars on a tight leash. Still didn't finish cleaning up all the dead. Oh well, it happens, I guess.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Of course.
Do you see any others about...
Alright, let's just go back to the Frostback Mountains.
Blast and damnation. Yes.
Oh, blast.
Yes.
Really? Huh. Yeah, then I can put Duncan, give him Duncan's sword.
Horse.
Yes.
Indeed.
And now I'm going to see if I can cheat. Yep, I walk backwards to go forwards. Alright, gotta go back to Dusktown, deal with him. Then I'm gonna head to the assembly, and then I think I'm gonna end the video there.
Well, if it isn't my new best friend. You make it to the tower yet? Excellent. I must say I wasn't sure I'd see you back here. Now, that was 10 sovereigns we agreed to, right? Well, that seems pretty steep. I can't believe I'd offer that much. But I do appreciate what you did. I'm gonna give you 25, and let's call it even.
Alright, that will do just fine. Not a bad way to make a quick buck. By big quick buck, I mean I did not expect to keep sidetracking myself, so I apologize. There'll be more action in the next video, I promise.
Lord Balin is a bad man.
That crier just... I think he ran out of things to yell about.
Lord Harrowmont, said to have kicked castless in the street. Does he respect none beneath him?
I feel like I think if I just run back and forth, the criers have kind of ran out of stuff to say. So, guess we're just going to end it right here. So, thank you so much for watching. Share, subscribe, let me know what you think. Leave comments below, and I'll be with you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.